Okay, hello everybody. How you doing today? It's Superfiend here. Welcome back to our legendary Morathi campaign. Let me just check the sound levels really quick here. It seems that everything's working the way we would expect it to. Okay, good. Just want to make sure we got game sound. Got to be careful with that sometimes. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at our campaign. Where are we at? We're at turn 182. We have some lizardmen here. This is not the best army they could field, but they've got a decent-sized stack that's coming northeast into our territory from over here. We do have Morathi here with some shades and Reaper Bolt throwers and just some basic dread spears backed up with a few heroes and the Witch Elves, and we can take them out. We have this hero in the water. Now, the reason I have the hero in the water is because it's a low-level hero, and Heshwaddle has a tendency to assassinate my heroes, and it really makes me go crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it in the water because then they can't target it. And we're going to put it right over here so we can kind of scout and see what they're doing. Now, they have another stack right here. This one's got 4 dinosaurs, and who knows what else is in here. They got another stack. We have Itza, just took back some territory right here. We have... this force is heading this way to handle the rebellion that's over here, and we'll take care of that, no problem. And then, let's see, we got a couple more heroes in the water. We got a Black Ark that's being chased by the Spinosotek Dwarves, and it's kind of getting cornered. We got to be really careful with how we move it. We do have another Black Ark over here, also getting chased by these pesky Dwarves, and that's kind of okay, because if they're chasing the Black Ark, then the Dwarves aren't over here, because we are at war with them. We have 2 armies in here. Within the next couple turns, we'll be able to take this settlement from Lothern, or sack and raise the settlement would probably be better. How does Lothern have 27 settlements? Where? Oh, did they confederate? I thought Lothern was going to be out of the game, but they, they must have confederated down here. This must all be Lothern. Oh man, I thought we were close to eliminating them and we weren't gonna have to worry about their ritual stuff anymore. Ooh boy, that throws a wrinkle into things. So anyways, but we're gonna knock this out, and then we'll run around up here with these 2 armies and pretty much sack and raise everything we can in here for money, because we're bleeding income, minus 6,500 per turn. That's no bueno. We have to take care of that. We have some Lizardmen, the last defenders. For a while we were holding on the Val's Anvil here, but the Lizardmen are really attracted to it, and they just send stack after stack after stack after stack to attack us, and finally they overwhelmed us. And so I guess that's okay, because we had to keep an army there constantly to fend off the Lizardmen, and now we don't have to worry about it. We can keep these armies on the move, sacking and raiding and helping with this income per turn. So if we can get enough plundering income to supplement some income over here, then we can get this all under control. I must just suck at the game. I've lost the ancient city of Quintex twice in the campaign. It's really, really hurt our progress. And I have made mismaneuvers multiple times with Morathi, and had her and her entire stack wiped out, which is kind of how we got into this backpedaling position where we're trying to make up ground that we lost. So that's where we are in the campaign. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see how much progress we can make here in this stream. So we're going to cruise up this way. And, let's see. In order to encamp, it takes 50%. This is the stance that enables replenishment. To heck with the replenishment. We need to get up here, okay? We need to get up here as quickly as we can. This one is already in that stance, so we're going to cruise down here so that we got both of them together, and they can reinforce each other if the AI decides to attack them. She sounded a lot like Morathi. Why did it play Morathi's voice when I clicked on a Death Hag? Okay, so within a turn or 2, we're going to be able to knock this out, and we kind of have to. We have how many turns? 10 turns to basically cripple their last ritual. Now, they lost the site over here, and they don't have an army strong enough to re-get it, or to regain that settlement. So we should be okay. We should be okay there. So now, moving our attention over here, we got to figure out what are we going to do with this Black Arc. Like, it would be nice if we could get that Black Arc by those armies for the boost to the income. It's this one here. Income from post-battle loot, 60%. 60% increase to sacking. And casualties captured increased by 10%. That would be great. The problem is there's probably a Lizardmen army over here, so we got to be real careful. Plus, we're being chased by dwarves. So... we look like we're okay to move this way, though, and the dwarves, you know, shouldn't be able to catch us. The Black Arc can move as far as they can. The only way they can catch up to us is if they do the increased movement stance, and then they can't attack. So now over here is where it's getting tricky. Where's our little hero? Here it is. So what we want to know is, like, which way can we move our Black Arc? Now, if we put our Black Arc right here, they can catch it and we can flee. These guys can't catch it. So what I want to know is, like, do we have sufficient movement over here? Are there enemies over here? Okay, it looks kind of clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right to here. They'll attack it. We'll flee. We should get out of range. And as long as... we don't flee south. As long as we, like, flee straight out that way, we should be okay. We should be okay. We should be able to get away. And as long as there's not, like, an army over here that is somehow invisible to me. Now, this agent, we want to move, like, right over here so we can just scout all this land. Yeah, see how well that works? Now we can see everything that's over here. And then with Morathi. Now, she's in a raiding stance right now so that we could cause a rebellion and get that income. But... oh, I don't know. Do we want to challenge this guy? And I think we need to move this one this way so we can see what Itza's doing over here. Yeah, see, they got a small stack, and then they got a stack, and I think this one is just completely full of high-level dinosaurs. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, now with these guys, we're going to move up to here and stay out of a forced march stance so that we can run if they decide to break off the siege and attack us. And if they don't, next turn, we'll wipe that rebellion out. Hello, thank you for joining. And let's see, with Morathi, what do we want to do? How far can this guy move? He can move all the way up to here, huh? So here's what we're going to do with Morathi. We're going to entice this guy to come fight with us. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the channeling stance, and he can move right up to there. So that should be enough for him to want to come over here and attack us, right? He'll come over here, he'll want to attack us. We'll flee, and then, you know, we'll get the counterattack on the next turn. Or maybe we'll just fight it, you know, maybe we'll fight it. And I think that's all of our movement. Where's Couladin? Yeah, okay, he's fine right there where he is. We need to get those two armies doing something, though. Oh, okay, we have another Death Hag. You're a Death Hag, right? Yeah. Okay, we want to scout with her. What's the easiest way to get her, like, into the water so that we can scout without fear of getting wounded? And I guess we're going to go this way. I don't want to go south through here because they'll try to wound her with a hero. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's all we can do. And building isn't going to be worthwhile because the lizardmen over here are just going to come smash everything. So forget about that. I can't do anything with the Black Arcs because they're both going to have to flee when they get attacked. And we do have some rites that we can perform, and we could perform a ritual, but I'm hesitant to do so with Itza and Heshwaddle moving into our territory, and we've only really got Morathi as a full stack. And she doesn't even have the world's greatest units. It's Dread Spears and Reaper Bolt Throwers, and then she's got Shades, and they're not Shades with great weapons, so they're not going to take down large units very easily. We need to use the missile weapons with the Shades. Alright, so he should come and attack Morathi. Let's see. Yes, assassinate my agent first. Good. You jerk. No, he doesn't want to fight her. Okay, well. That tells me that the AI thinks that in an auto-resolve, it would lose. That's what that tells me. Open field battle is a different matter, though. Because that's what we'll be fighting. Okay, so I wonder what he's up to, where he's going to decide to go. We got Nagaron moving. It'd be nice if Nagaron could quit goofing off up here in Ulthuan and help us. So maybe what we'll try to do with those two armies after we... like, look at that. It's a Dark Elf convention. After we disrupt this ritual here with these two armies, maybe we'll start sacking and razing everything that Nagaron wants to fight against. And if we can clear all that territory out, then maybe he'd be more likely to move some forces south and maybe fight the Last Defenders or like Heshwaddle or something else. Or maybe he'll sail down to the continent where Tekla starts out and start taking Lothern settlements over there. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see if that's going to work. And then we have Harganeth has full stacks, and they're at war with Heshwaddle, but they really don't seem to be making progress. Okay, Itza left the Black Ark alone. They're abandoning Arnheim, which is just ridiculous. Like, why? And I want to see... I don't care about the pirates of these guys. But we got the Spinosotek Dwarves. Now, this I care about. They're going to go after our Black Arks. And I have to hope that we can flee far enough away. I mean, I hate this. And that we don't flee into, like, something else, too. Oh, man, you putsy dwarves. Okay, and then the Necrarch Brotherhood is the reason I think that we're at war with the Last Defenders. I think. When I took that settlement on that peninsula in Ulthuan, I did not expect the Last Defenders to like keep sending armies our way to try to kill us. That was unexpected. I thought we were going to be able to take it, establish a base, and then like blaze through Ulthuan, but Last Defenders just like they went after it hard. I'm letting this territory go. I'm not going to bother holding on to it, so they can sack, they can raise it. Yes, I do check chat. How you doing today? I might have been a little slow because I have the chat off to the side on a separate monitor. But I try to keep an eye on it. It's not easy, especially during battles. Okay, so let's see. What do we do here? We need to figure out, you know, if we can move this Black Ark this way, because we need to keep running from the Spinosotek jerks over here. See, so like I'm inclined to think it's okay to go this way. Can Black Arks pick these up? I don't think they can. I'm also inclined to think it's safe to kind of go south. So I want to like travel in a straight line, even though we're suffering attrition. Just need to outrun these guys and get away from them, basically. Okay, let's... Okay, so Itza had some armies up here at Arnheim, and they kind of moved south into the water. So what we want to know is... like, where did they move? And we just got to move the Black Arks and kind of get away from all these guys. And I can't go into the increased movement range, because then if we do get attacked, I can't flee. So... and I've already lost 2 Black Arks this campaign, because I'm a complete and utter scrub. I forgot. I screwed up, basically, is what happened. All right, so let's see what we can do up here with these two guys. I don't think we can attack yet. We got a skill point for our Fire Sorceress. And we got a Pegasus for you. Not just any Pegasus, a Dark Pegasus. Well, thank you very much for the kind words with my Planet Coaster stuff. I do enjoy that game, even though sometimes it sounds like I'm just frustrated and angry with the path system. But overall, it's a wonderful game. And I wish I was the guy for everybody when they typed Planet Coaster into the search. I wish YouTube just like put me on top. I think I'd have a lot more subs if that happened, but you know, it's a slow process. I don't know if it's always long videos. Long videos do play a part. Let me figure out these moves here real quick, and then I'll kind of share my thoughts on that. Okay, so we want to scout over here. Okay, you're level 21. I'm level 40. Let's see if we can assassinate you. Of course not. Of course not. And then over here, I think we're going to have a battle here. I think we're going to have a battle here. So we got 2 large dinosaurs, horned ones, which I absolutely abhor and hate, and the Bastillodon. 3 units of Crocs. Now, I'm not so worried about the Saurus guys. The chameleon skinks aren't that big of a problem. Okay. So let's see how this looks. Let's see what the terrain looks like. See, why do they think they're going to win? Why do they think they're going to win? Okay, I know which map this is. We've had a few battles on this map. You know, I think we need to fight this. We need to stop this guy from progressing too far in our territory because there's another stack right behind him that hasn't landed yet. Okay, so as far as the YouTube algorithm goes, YouTube looks at like basically engagements. They look at do people comment on the video? Do they watch, or do they hit thumbs up? Do they hit thumbs down? And if people are hitting thumbs up and thumbs down in equal proportions, then the algorithm, I think, will call the video controversial, and that's not necessarily bad. Of course, if the video gets buried in thumbs down, then that means it's a bad video. The other issue that YouTube looks at is shares. You know, do people share videos? I don't think I've ever had anybody share like my video on Facebook or anything like that, but shares are important. YouTube kind of keeps track of that. And then YouTube keeps track of audience retention. And this is where longer videos may be worse. When you have long videos, it's pretty common for people to watch about half of it and then drop off. Anywhere from like 40 to 60% is what people tend to watch on longer videos. At least my longer videos, you know, like if you want to look at some of the other Total War channels, my video links are pretty consistent with some of the other ones. And definitely my Planet Coaster videos are longer than most of the other Planet Coaster YouTubers, that's for sure. But if you look at like my Total War stuff, they're usually about the same length as most of the other big channels. And I wish I could see what like Lionheart's or Heir of Carthage's audience retention looks like. But for me, when I look at my audience retention, it does not matter how long my video is. It's always between 30 and 60%. So if it's a 3-minute video, they watch 30 to 60%. If it's a 10-minute video, people watch 30 to 60%. If it's a 20-minute video, same deal. So I don't really worry about the length of my videos because no matter how long or how short they are, everyone just seems to watch the same amount. So if they're going to watch the same amount anyways, and YouTube's going to look at that as, you know, they watched 50%, 40%, and that's how they're going to decide to rank or display my videos, then I don't really care. Let's see. I also admire your consistency. I tried doing that in another channel. Made videos for weeks, but no one watched, so I stopped. Hope you go up. It's hard. You got to do good with search engine optimization. And, you know, it's a long process, and you just got to be persistent, and you got to do really well with your tags and titling, and you got to get gateway videos, too, to bring people in. I know other YouTubers making other channels for Let's Play videos because no episode 45 comes up on recommended. Yeah, most of the recommended stuff is kind of short, but at the same time, a lot of the recommended stuff is from YouTubers that are already very popular. So, like, you know, if I had 100,000 subs, I release a video within a couple hours, it gets several thousand views, it gets a few hundred thumbs up, people are already commenting on it. YouTube goes, oh, wow, it's a great video, and then it really just starts pushing it. So until I get to that point, then it's just going to be a slow trudge uphill in the mud. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not complaining about any of this. This is just the way you play the YouTube game. And it's the way it's done. So these guys are going to be 5. These guys are going to be 6. And now I got to focus on the battle. So I can't look at the chat right now. I got to focus on what I'm doing over here. Okay, now Morathi takes quite a bit of damage from Crocs.
Dark Elves. It is done.
Let's see. 9, 0. Where's the cav? Okay, where's the horned ones? Because I freaking hate horned ones. They can shoot Morathi with their missiles all they want. I don't care. She'll take no damage. Okay, she'll take no damage from missile fire. And I'm going to use the Reaper bolt throwers to try to damage up the Crocs if I can. And where'd the horned ones go? Okay. Now with Morathi, when the Crocs get into our firing arc, I'm going to land with Morathi. So I'm going to pull her back here. Okay, so we got 2 units of horned ones coming this way. I absolutely hate horned ones. They are such a nightmare. I'm going to bring the Witch Elves over here so that the horned ones, they enrage automatically, like right away. Okay. Okay, Shades, start firing, start firing, start firing. Okay, I don't want these Crocs to come over here. I don't want these Crocs to hit us in the flank. I don't want these Crocs to hit us in the flank. Is Morathi on the ground? Come on, guys. Okay, we need to melt the Crocs. That's 1 unit almost down. Okay, we got nasty dinosaur over here. Okay, we're going to turn 2 bolt throwers on those things flying away, and we're going to turn the other 2 on their lord. And we got to keep an eye on Morathi's health. Okay, Witch Elves, get in here on these guys. And turn off guard mode on these 2 units. No, that one and that one, get in there. Morathi, we got to start leeching some life, but let's blast those. Okay, now 5. We got to shoot that dinosaur. 6, we're going to shoot this dinosaur. We got her right there. We need to pop our thingy that makes us... I don't want to be enraged. Okay, let's reduce his attack power. Okay, we got to get that big dinosaur down. It's going down. Morathi looks okay. We're going to immobilize everything here. We got this ability again. Come on, you guys. Get on that. Okay, is it going? Okay, let's drop a vortex over there. Pop our potion of strength. Everybody's health looks pretty good. All the bolt throwers are going to shoot Fat Frog Boy. I think we killed a dinosaur, so we got to find another one. Here's another dinosaur back here. We need to get the Shades firing on that. Morathi's losing life. We're going to throw down a leadership debuff over there. Hit them with that breath attack. Flank attack there. Come on, Shades. Morathi's taking a lot of damage. Morathi's taking a lot of damage. You got to keep an eye on her. Okay, and we need to drop this right on Morathi. Okay, so she's got a big dinosaur. We need the spears over here. We got a unit we can flank with. These guys are running. We need our Witch Elves to come this way now. We need our Witch Elves over here. Keep these spearmen chasing these putzes. I hate those things. Okay, that big dinosaur is going down. So we're going to take a unit of Shades or a group of Shades and fire on that guy there. And we're going to drop this on Morathi again. This guy's got abilities. Let's make... Okay, they already broke. They already broke. We need those guys to not break. We need these guys to come back. We need to pop this with her. She's going to enrage now. Oh, no. This is... let's see. Over here on the Feral Stegodon. No. That? What can I use this on? My unit? Okay, get in here. Yes, okay. Another big thing went down. Okay, Shades. Shoot this. Shoot that. We got them. They're on the run. That was some pretty quick commentary. Decent battle. We didn't take too many casualties. Sorry for interrupting your game. I've been watching your videos for a week, so I want to talk to you. No problem. No problem. Happy to have you in here. It's just you, me, and like 2 other people, and one of them might even be like my kids or something watching on another computer, so who knows? Who knows? It's not like I'm a popular YouTuber. I get no traffic. Okay, but we got these guys. They're running out off the field. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Oh man. So we can end this battle, I think. I think that was more than a close victory. No, I don't do this full time. I have a full-time job. I am a computer programmer, and because of that position, I'm fortunate. I have a flexible schedule, so most days I work evenings, and my wife works during the morning. So she comes home, and I do a handoff. I hand the kids off to her, and then I start. Or when she comes home, I hand the kids off to her, and I go into work. But in between that, while I'm at home, I try to do a couple recordings. I try to do like a recording per day. Sometimes I can do 2. Another thing that helps is my dad stays with us most of the time. His job is closer to our house than it is his house. So most days of the week he sleeps here, and then he stays here on his days off, unless he has to go down to his house for some reason. So having him around a couple days a week kind of helps, because then he can take my older kid to school, and sometimes, you know, he can pick her up too. And so that gives me a little bit more time to do some recording that I wouldn't otherwise have. And then I don't know if you saw the video on my channel, but I did post the video. We found out my wife is going to be losing her job at the end of March. She works at a satellite office, and they're closing down the office that she works in, and she's going to they're not going to give anybody telecommuting or any other positions. And she's also pregnant, so it doesn't really make sense for her to go and find a new career position. We're going to intercept with Morathi, because most of them are low health, and so we'll swoop down with Morathi, tangle them all up, and cast the leech spell. So while we wait for them to get over here, so my wife is going to be at home for a while, and while she's home, what we've decided is I'm going to spend a lot of time working on the channel, because she's going to be able to help with the kids during the day, which is something I normally do. So with her watching the kids a little bit more, that should free up some time, and I'm hoping to get some more live streaming in on the channel. I don't think I'll increase the number of series I'm doing, but you know, just little things like that. And live streaming and streaming in general is supposed to be a really good way to increase your audience. So we'll just see if that works. I am from California. I'm born and raised Californian. Lived here most of my life. I've lived here my entire life. I shouldn't say most. All right, so we're just waiting for the shades to be able to start firing, and then we're going to land with Morathi. We'll go... oh, that's a little too soon. A little too soon. Okay, there goes the big dinosaur. That's all spears. Okay, so here we go. Let's land on the Crocs. And let's get our life leeching going on here, because that's going to keep Morathi healthy. Okay, and we'll bolt everybody in place with the Tormentor Sword. That's what that's called. For some reason now I can't remember. And I could drop a leadership debuff, but I'm not going to. We are going to cast this, because they're gonna flee right through it, I think. And Morathi, the damage sponge, just like, you can't do much damage to her unless they have anti-large. Boom! That was a big bolt from the skies. Okay, so we're gonna chase him down a little bit with Morathi, because they're gonna get out of range of our stuff. We're gonna leech some more health off them if we can. This takes 5 seconds to cast, so like right there. Come on. There, so they're walking right through it, so she's gonna heal a little bit of life from that. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I just want to get her filled up a little bit with health before we leave the battle. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get. And we're going to go ahead and take the replenishment because we really need it. Do we have the movement? No, but if we come out of the channeling stance, we do. So, okay, now we can safely auto-resolve without losing any troops. And I think we're going to force march into our settlement with the walls so that we can replenish faster. And we got ourselves an organ merchant. Okay, so good. Increased income from trade. That's where most of our income is coming from. Okay, this is our death hag, Boudica. Oh, she needs hit points. She needs life. And with this guy here, let's see. We need him to do more damage. More damage when he's shooting stuff, right? Okay, now I think I moved everybody over here. Yeah, I moved Shakara. Now, who's this? Oh, okay, yeah, we gotta take care of this. You know, I bet you these guys would kill it for us if we asked them nicely. Actually, if we just do this. Are they gonna come on as reinforcements? Yeah, so we can just auto-resolve the rebellion over here. Okay, so now we can cruise back this way. Is this our agent? It is our... Oh, yeah, we're moving into the water with you. That's what we're doing with you. Okay, good. So now you're in a boat. So we're going to start cruising, like, this way. We can come back down here. And I've read your message. I'll answer it when we get into the AI moves. Oh, I already tried to assassinate with him. I don't have anything else I could do I? Who's Aloysa? I've got a sorceress just like chilling out over here. Why? She used to be in this army, or she used to be in that army. She used to be in one of these armies. Oh, can she wound him? Come on, 46 and 5. There we go. Get out of here, you pain in the neck. Let's see. What do we want? Scouting? That sounds good. And can we, like, give you goodies? Can we make you better? Pigeon Plucker, do we have something better that we can put on you? Not really. We're not really getting good items for all of our stuff. Like, where's all of our ward saves and stuff like that? The High Elves, my Techless campaign, I get great items. Okay, I think we're ready for the AI moves. Yeah, we're ready for the AI. Let's, how much movement does it take to, like, cruise over here? I just want to see what's going on. This is Harganeth over here, yeah? And Jadis is a wounded lord. And we got 4 turns until we can finally fill in these last 2 slots. We can get our gold mine back and get some more money in our campaign. And if we start the ritual, where does it start? It starts here. It starts there. See, we don't have a force up there to protect that. And we don't have a force over here to protect that. So I almost clicked on begin ritual. Okay, and I can't do anything with the black arcs, right? I moved them. Just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Boop, 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 and deep. So the comment in chat, I really want to know how do you get the motivation to do that, which is like live stream. I mean, live stream when so little people watches or persistently make videos. I want to get inspired. Hit me. So where do I get the motivation? Well, I love video games. I've been playing video games since I was 2. I've been playing video games for over 35 years. I'm a gamer. I love games. I'm also somewhat sociable. I enjoy talking and interacting with people. That's fun. And doing YouTube and making videos is a great way for me to be able to, like, hit both of those at the same time. Also, my wife, she believes that there's a lot of potential for me to be doing this. I do too. I mean, honestly, I think there's a lot of potential. Aside from doing this just for fun, you know, I mean, over time, I could earn maybe not a lot of money, maybe a lot of money, but if I could pull in a few extra $100 a month or $1,000 a month, that could either help the household or give it back to the subs through fun giveaways or contests or stuff. That would be cool. And so, my wife really thinks I can do this. I know I can do this. And, we've both decided that we're at a point in our lives where we can do this kind of stuff. And, what's the point of life if you don't do what you enjoy? As you get older, you look back on all the things you didn't do, and that's the kind of stuff that you regret or feel bad about. Like when I look back on my life, let's see, I'm a college dropout, but I do have a college degree. I got 2 college degrees, but I'm a college dropout as well. I've lived in different areas. I've made decisions where everybody has told me, like, that's a bad decision. You shouldn't be doing that. What a waste and blah, blah, blah. I don't regret any of it, okay? Because I always knew what I needed to do for me. And some of that stems from my mom. My mom raised me to, to have empathy and care about others, but she also raised me to be selfish enough to care about myself. So, you can't bleed yourself dry trying to take care of everybody else or helping others. You do have to set aside time to take care of yourself. And if you're not in a good position mentally and physically yourself, how can you possibly take care of others anyways? I mean, you won't have the energy or the inspiration or the motivation to do it if you're not at, like, your best. And then my grandfather, he used to always say, and he didn't say it very nicely, but he used to always say, who cares about all the idiots on the earth? Who cares about all the idiots in the earth? Just worry about what you need to do. Focus on what you need to do. So, when I think about that advice, his advice, I look at what I want out of life. We're going to move our black arc a little bit to the east. It looks safe. I look at what I want out of life, and I try to work in reverse. What are the steps I need to go through to make that happen? And, one of the things I want to do is I want to play video games, and I want to share them with people. And I want to have a good excuse to play video games. So if my wife is like, if she sees me up here playing video games and she thinks, like, one day I could be a successful YouTuber, then she'll support it. So it's a great way to get support from my spouse to play games as well. Looks safe over here. Famous last words. We're going to move this black arc down this way. And so, going back to what my grandfather said, it's just I look at what I need to do to accomplish it, and then I don't worry about what everybody else says, okay? So, I look at the Let's Play subreddit on Reddit, and people say things like, don't play AAA games, it's oversaturated, you'll never be seen, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Who cares about any of that? None of what those people say matters, okay? They don't know any more than you know with this kind of stuff. Yes, an excuse to play video games is an amazing excuse. So, and in that regard, it's being selfish. I want to play video games. This is a great way to get support to play video games for my family. So I get to serve myself, but I also get to serve others. I get to share it with other people. So it's not completely selfish, but it's not completely unselfish either. And then just, going back to what my grandfather says, when I look at my channel, when I look at my YouTube channel, I don't think about my YouTube channel today, and I don't think about my YouTube channel tomorrow or a month from now. I look at what I want my YouTube channel to be in 5 years, because if our situation, my house situation and our income and all that, if it can stay consistent, then this is not a 3 or a 5 or a 6 month thing. This is a 5-year thing. So I look at where do I want my channel to be in 5 years. And where I want my channel to be in 5 years is I want to be playing AAA games. I want to be doing streams. And I want to be playing, like, sandbox, open world strategy games. So that's what I play. And I don't really care if I'm not getting a lot of views today. And I don't really care if I'm not getting a lot of views tomorrow or in a month. Because this is a long-term thing. And as time goes on, people are going to find me. They're going to know I'm here. They're going to tune in, and they're going to watch this stuff. And, it's just going to take a long time. But if you get discouraged too fast, if you don't realize, and I went into this knowing that it's going to be a long time coming. Some people get overnight success. They make a few good videos, it catches something on trending, and all of a sudden overnight, they're like a sensation. But then for those people, now they have to figure out how to recreate that and recreate it constantly and consistently. And that's very hard to do. I prefer this path. It's a slow grind, but I'm doing what I enjoy, and I'm doing it the way I want to do it. So if the audience is there, and I believe it is, over time they'll find me, and they'll watch me doing exactly what I want to be doing. So that's where I get the motivation. That's where it comes from. So I guess if I had to summarize it, be selfish, figure out what it is you want to do, figure out what steps you need to do it, and then do it. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing or saying. You know what you need to do. Worry about that. That's what it all boils down to. Sorry if that was long-winded. Okay, where's our reinforcements coming on from? We got a battle to fight. I hope one day that there are more people who think it's inspirational, and I could share that with like a larger audience. But right now I got to focus on the views and just growing the audience. That's that's my focus. That's my focus, and that's part of why I do the streams. And if nobody watches, nobody watches. One day people will watch. And I get comments all the time from people saying, "Wow, I just accidentally found this channel. Your content's great. Why don't you have more subs? This or that." And I know a lot of channels get those comments. But I have faith that I'm doing the right thing in regards to my channel and where I want to be. So, okay, we're gonna turn guard mode off on our dragon. We got our sorcerers in a good spot. Let me refresh myself. What do we have here? We got Mystify Miasma. Okay, the enfeebling foe is single target. Okay, so we want to be using this one on our spears. I'm gonna deploy the spears on the end a little bit wider just in case they try to flank with some cav. And then we've got our own like missile cav and this stuff in the background. I'm gonna turn guard mode off on all of this, and we got some blackguard back here that can protect this area also. I feel like we're kind of in the wrong spot with our missile units. I think we want to be like more here. I lost the wizard. Okay, she's on her Pegasus. Okay, and these are all blackguards. So we're going to go 5, and we want to get them like right down here. Okay, so while we wait for them. Oh, let's not forget, I got to move these guys down a little bit. Oh, they're going to set up defensively. They don't want to fight me. They don't want to fight me. Yeah, you don't want none of this. Let's get him up here too. Okay, so we got our 2 lords on the dragons. Dark shards right here. Right there. We're going to slide all this stuff forward, but not you. Okay, so let's get our spearmen. This guy's got a lot of spearmen in his army. Let's split them in half. Okay, let's go like half here. We'll do halvesies. Half over here. This one can go in the back by the blackguard. Kill everything. That's right. You guys are awfully violent. What happened to you guys when you were children to get so angry? We're taking missile fire. Let's pull back for a minute. Let's pull back for a minute. And let's figure out what do we want to melt first. Okay, they got some Lothern Seaguard over there. They've got Flamespire Phoenix over there. What's this cat? Oh, those are White Lions. Silver Helms. White Lions of Trace. Are those Silver Reaver Archers? Oh, man, that bolt thrower. Get out of here with that. Where's our... Okay, we need you two to come up here. Okay, let's see if we can go melt the Reavers right here.
Make them bleed.
Okay, so we're gonna hit. Let's see, the White Lions. Okay, these guys have no opening over there. They're not gonna get anywhere in there. Okay, did they both pop their breath attacks? They did. So let's cruise back. Are you kidding? Okay, we need to melt those. We're gonna get flanked over here by some of that stuff, it looks like. Okay, let's cruise this way. You guys want some of this, don't ya? With the Lothern Sea Guard. Okay, these are getting melted. That's good. Let's see. Turn those guys that way. They'll fire at those. Okay, let's go land right here on those guys. They're still taking damage. Okay, I don't like this at all. You stupid Phoenix. And where's our cav? Go around that way. Okay, and we should be breaking these guys. We're going to take one dragon. We're going to take this dragon. We're going to go knock out the bolt thrower. Okay, everything over here should basically be dying. Oh, she's getting wrecked by the eagle. Getting wrecked by the eagle. That's okay. Enfeebling foe on the Phoenix. Pull those guys out of there. We got missile units all tangled up in here. Okay, come get that over there. Okay, they're still hitting those. Okay, we're going to be able to collapse our Blackguard. Okay, here we go. Fun times begin. We're going to drop that there. Our dragon is caught. Control G. We need to charge these guys. Let's see. Oh, we got a vortex thingy we can use there. Okay, we need to get her right over the top of these guys. No, why can't I, why can't I want her right here. Okay, there we go. We'll pop in with this stuff. And we should have good missile fire. We're going to come around and flank. She's taking missile fire now. Our Lord's not doing so good here. Lord's not doing so good. We need to pop out of here. Come on, get out of here. Lost track of him. Let's go on with these guys. Kill that, please. Okay, he's up in the air. This one's up in the air. They're both up in the air. Here comes the reverse charge. We're going to crush their leadership. Let's see. Now, where are you guys going? You guys need to get over here. Get back here. Okay. All these guys are getting attacked. A little sloppy right now. I get sloppy when there's too many abilities and stuff to use. Okay, we're going to start shooting all the missile stuff back there. Okay, we're going to go kill the Lord with our two dragons. And we'll overcast this. Where's our other sorcerers? Okay, that can go there. And then let's see. Yeah, you're not gonna get that off, are you? Is that the Lord? Okay, they're gonna kill the Lord. Lord's going down. We're losing units there, but I don't really care. Suffering for all. Let's drop a bombard right there. How does one unit of Lothern Sea Guard tie up all these guys? That's so silly. So ridiculous that one. Let's get a flank over here. Okay. Let's come back with all this stuff. You got white lions over there.
Druki, at once.
Attack them.
No survivors. Bloody murder. Cold-blooded killer.
Pull these units back because they're weak.
Advancing. Understood. Glorious carnage. Fight.
Get the charge over here on these guys.
Dealers dead.
And we should be able to run them down. Now, what's chasing us over here? The Lord again? He's back. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Sorceress.
Die, weaklings. Dark shards. No survivors.
All right, so while we're cleaning this stuff up, who's got the Mystify Miasma here? Wound that, would you?
Elfry and Aha.
I'm going to take our dragons over here. She's tussling with them in there. Okay, everything's starting to break. The morale's going down. Okay. What do we got going on over here in the chat? Okay. So, well, you know, if you're at a point where you have the money to do it, you just start. You just get in there. Let's see. You want to start a YouTube channel just for you. You do music and games.
I have brought them ruin.
You know, I wouldn't worry about not being a native English speaker. You know, you just do the best you can with what you got. You'll improve over time. You know, your first videos won't be anything awesome. Mine certainly weren't.
Leave nothing behind.
Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and sack this and get the replenishment.
My power grows.
And you just go for it. And
Noble of
you know, do
Nebel.
your research, figure out what it takes to like be seen and get your content out there. You know, look into SEO. No, where are you going? Are you dumb Nimrod? What are you going that way for?
Tyrants of Naggaroth.
Okay, but we want to keep these armies next to each other.
Master of cruelty.
And you know, you just go for it. If you got the time and you can find the energy, you know, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. But at the same time, too, you have to know that it's like, well, it depends on what your long-term goal is. You know, if it's just for you to share what you do, and who is this? Shikara. What are we using her? We kind of got everything down here that we need, right? We kind of do. She's level 27. She's sword and shield. So let's do Blade Master on her.
I have prevailed.
If you got the time and you can find the energy, you just do it. And then you got to think about, like, what do you want out of your YouTube channel if you're going to do it, you know? I mean, it's not going to work if you're doing it to just be a famous YouTuber. That won't work. People will pick up on that, and it just won't be as attractive to them, I don't think. Or worse, you're going to go figure out, like, what all the big famous YouTubers do, and you're going to try to replicate it, and you're just going to get stuck doing something that you don't really enjoy. You know, you're trying to recreate what somebody else did, and you know, that to me wouldn't be very fulfilling personally. Okay, I think that's all we could do. We got an imminent rebellion. Where was that at? Where is it? We just had one. Already? Already we're going to have another one? Well, that stinks.
Dread Lord of the Druid.
Okay, and I moved the Black Arcs, right? I always got to be careful with them. Okay, good. You know, if you're gonna invest time and energy into a YouTube channel, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing what you want to do and that you're getting something out of it personally. So, you know, what do I get out of mine? People do watch my videos. People do enjoy them. People comment and say nice things. I really enjoy that. I've got a great excuse to sit up here and play video games, you know, a couple hours a day. But it's more than just playing video games. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of work that goes into the editing and scheduling and thinking about, you know, preparing. You know, if like a video like this is kind of easy to do. I make sure that the audio is good. The video is going to record. The stream is set up. I hit the play button. and I go. And that's like the easiest kind of content to make because I don't have to go back afterwards and edit it and make it look nice and make it look exciting. For something like Ark, Survival Evolved, I try to keep my episodes down around 25 to 35 minutes, and I play for about an hour. And then after I play, I go back, I got to rewatch the episode. I watch it at an increased speed, and I cut out the sections that I don't think will be very engaging for people. And then once you do that, you have to re-render the video, and re-rendering, you know, I got a nice computer, it takes all night, basically. So, like, right, if I have a video ready to be rendered before I leave for work, I start rendering. If I got a video ready to be rendered before I go to sleep, I start rendering. And I hope that, like, Windows Update doesn't restart my computer in the middle of the night, because sometimes it does that. And you know, then you got to spend time uploading, and if you're gonna do more live streaming, you got to think about, like, how's your upload schedule gonna work, because doing a live stream eats up all of my upstream data rate. So, like, I couldn't be uploading a YouTube video right now while I'm streaming, so you got to work around all that kind of stuff, and you got to make sure you got a quiet environment depending on what you're doing. Every once in a while, you can hear my kids, like, screaming in the background, I'm sure. There we go. Kill the rebellion. Thank you, guys. And, you know, it's a lot more than just hitting the play button, uploading a video. Even if you do quick edits, it's a lot more. You know, I spent a lot of time looking into, like, tags, SEO. You know, if I'm going to make a video on a topic, what's the best way to do it? If you want your channel to grow, you have to think about gateway videos, which are, like, usually shorter, very specific videos for, like, a specific thing. And those videos are intended to rank very well in, like, the search results. So you say you play music. So, you know, let's say you were making a bunch of music videos with, you know, playing a guitar or whatever your instrument is. And that's great. And some people may watch it because they enjoy it. But if you want to bring people into your channel, then you want to make shorter videos that are like 3 to 5 minutes that cover a specific target. I'm not going to make a peace treaty with you guys. You guys are nothing, and I'm not going to give you money for it. But you want to make shorter videos that are like 3 to 5 minutes, maybe even shorter than that. You don't monetize them because you don't want any ads on them to turn people away. We're not going to bother with this fight. We're going to let Lothern and all this territory go. But, you know, shorter videos that can suck people in and let them find your channel through, like, a regular YouTube search. You know, like, how do I play this? You know, how do I do these finger movements on the guitar? You know, it could be something as simple as that. And then you just hope that the people who do find it watch the whole thing. That's your audience retention. You hope that they comment on it. That's an engagement. And you hope that they do a thumbs up and say, hey, this is great. And if they post it to Facebook or Twitter or, like, a guitar group forum or something, then that's YouTube gold, because now lots of people are going to see it. And that's what you really want. So, you know, and you have to think about all that stuff while you're working on your channel. It's a lot to think about at once, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm not going to auto-resolve this because I don't want to lose any units of Blackguard. We're going to fight it manually. And I should probably take a look at the income when we get out of this fight, because I haven't been watching it. I haven't been watching our income. We might be on the verge of bankruptcy, and I don't even notice it. Okay, so we're gonna gamble because that's really poor Winds of Magic. They're gonna be over there. We're gonna put our strongest units up front. We're gonna make a really like, tight box with them. All right, come on. Silliness. And then we'll protect our flank with the weaker units. Put this one in the middle. These guys will go here. Actually, we're gonna swap these two really weak ones with this one. You get some regular dark shards, some not so great, or dark shards with shields. We got our terrible cav. We didn't really use our chariots the last battle. There's just, like, a little too much going on for my tiny brain. This battle, we may use them more. 1 second here. Okay, start deployment, start the battle. Let's go melt some elves. They want to run away from us again. And you know what I think? Let's see. We got Reaver archers. How much damage is she going to take from archers? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Yeah, come over this way. She does have a potion of toughness that we could use. Let's go knock the phoenix out of the sky real quick. And then we'll have everybody else just kind of move forward. Come on, go get the phoenix. Kill it. Do damage to it. Knock it out. That gives us missile parry and damage resistance, so we'll do that while we're over there by ourselves getting shot at. We got our cav over here. Bring our chariots around the side. Are you fighting the phoenix? You better be. Yeah, down you go, boy. You're out of here. Okay, let's see if we can get on the flank right here and hit a nice breath attack. Like, who do we want to aim for? The spearman in the back. Okay, there we go. We got that out. I don't think it really did anything. Let's cruise up with these guys. We're taking a little too much damage. I want to get them to chase my crossbowmen right here with something. Okay, and which of these is on the Pegasus? She is. So we can kind of come forward with her. Okay, and so what do they want to charge into first? We want to find... We want to find something that we can charge into and hit the flanks of, basically. No, that's bad. That's bad. You guys are doing bad. Okay, they got archers undefended over here. Okay, these guys gonna be able to plow through here. These are spearmen and maybe Phoenix Guard. I'm not sure. Yeah, go right through them. Go right through them. Go right through them. We're gonna go hit these ones over here. Turn her that way. Put these guys back over there. Get on them. We're gonna go ahead and use our potion of toughness there. Come on, plow through. Plow through. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I want to get you going too. Get you going too. These guys are getting melted. We'll charge. Charge. Coming around the side here with these guys. We'll hit the Phoenix Guard with that. Probably not going to do much damage. And let's see. Let's run through the archers. We should be able to get the archers off the field with them. We'll come around and flank with them. Yeah, you guys are getting nowhere over there. Why'd you stop? Why do you stop like that? Why would you do that? I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, let's melt them. Come on, get them. Good breath attack. Okay, we need to chase these over here. Come on, we need to break those things. Yeah, get our Blackguard moving. Get our missile units moving. Let's see, what do we want to fire at? Everything's pretty much going off the field. We're going to run them down. I don't think we need to use our missile units. We don't want that, though. Don't want our chariots fighting Blackguard. That's no bueno. Okay, let's put the chariots on the horses, and we'll kind of go after the archers. Yep, archers. These guys should be dying soon. You guys could probably stop firing. Don't think we need that. And let's cruise over here. Okay, they're shattered. They're shattered. Everything's shattered. Good. And this time we're going to raise the settlement, because this is one of their ritual sites. And so if we raise it, I doubt they're going to come over here and get it back.
Crushing victory.
Raise. We sacked it last turn, so that turn we raise it. And she stays in her, she stays in the stance where she keeps replenishing. So that's kind of cool. Because with other factions, you would have to go into the encampment stance to start replenishing. And she didn't have to do that, so we still get to replenish.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
But we do want them to stay together.
Onward.
So we're just going to put them right next to each other. Just in case something attacks them. I don't know what would.
A terror to their enemies.
Okay, Blade Master.
Adequate, yes.
A cold one for you.
This one is capable enough.
You've got all your casting goodies, do you not? We're missing Pit of Shades. Okay, so now who are you at war with?
Your man gods
You are
and
at war
dubious
with
masters.
Safri and Lothern, so
Yes.
you don't want to do
Time for
trade
talk
with
is
us,
over.
though. Because you're as stubborn as a dwarf. It must be the beard. Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to take these armies and outpace these guys through here. How much Safri territory could we sack? You know, what kind of money are we going to get out of it? We're not going to get here before them, but that would be 5,000. That's 29. Okay, that would be good. That's 6,400. That's 49. I don't see any more Safri territory. I think that's the last of it. So if we can get to this settlement before they do, then we'll get 29,000. However, we're spending 8,700. We're spending 13,000. So the 4 turns it's going to take to get over there is like it'll break even basically. And then we got lizard men. We got to figure out what to do with them. Can I get these guys off my tail? Okay, I want to move her
Weigh anchor.
because I want to scout. I want to make sure that we're safe to move our Black Ark this way. I wish I could see what's up here. I want to put the Black Ark in like the increased movement stance, but I don't want to get nailed by something out of like silly Fog of War. And I can't tell if this is Fog of War or not. Can we see any armies anywhere over here? No, we cannot.
Malevolent lord.
All right, so we're just going to cruise that way. Black Ark over here.
Bride of
And
madness.
chased by these guys endlessly.
The ocean awakes.
And suffering attrition. However, they're going to suffer attrition too, so go ahead. Chase us with your armies. I don't care.
Cruel dreadlord.
Okay, now we have this force here. And Morathi. How close are we to the rebellion? We're going to get it next turn. 2 turns for that.
Dark savage. Do not cease. Going now.
Okay, are we finally at a point where we could push into Heshwaddle's territory and raise and sack some territory over there? Because that would be fantastic for the campaign. That would turn things around for us. That would turn things around. Yes, with you. We, well, I should have taken this one over here to resettle this. And that would have pulled some of these armies this way, so, I don't know.
Such terrible concoction.
Yeah, okay, we want to move you. We want to be scouting with you.
Terrible concoctions.
And we just kind of want to keep you where you are over here.
Weigh anchor.
All right. And yeah, you're right there. Okay, good. We don't care about a rebellion there. Can't do anything with the Black Arcs. Where's the other imminent rebellion? Here. The Black Coast. Really? We gonna have a rebellion there? Okay, well. Any thoughts about Connecticut? I've never been to Connecticut. You know, it's an eastern state, and that's about all I know. I don't know anything about the area. I want to say that, you know, it has a reputation for being, you know, kind of a beautiful state. I don't really hear anything bad about Connecticut. Usually what you hear is, you know, aesthetically, it's a very nice area. That's about as much as I know. I know nothing about Connecticut. Sorry. You have a good night, too. What I would do is I would go on the Reddit and I would go to the subreddit for Connecticut. I bet you they have a state subreddit. I'd ask in there. They'd probably tell you what to do, but they're probably a little biased. They're probably a little biased. Okay, Harganeth, what you guys gonna do for us? And I want to see what Itza's gonna do. Hopefully they don't. Gosh, these guys are just like all over our Black Arc. Spina Sotek doors as well. Like, leave us alone. Quit hassling us, man. Wish I could get peace with those guys. Oh no, now the dwarves are over here. That means that they're going to knock out the Necroarch Brotherhood together with the Last Defenders, and then we're going to lose our trade. And we're going to lose our ally that's been distracting the Lizard Men. That's bad. Okay, I don't really care about this rebellion. We're giving up that territory. It's not making us any money anyway, so who cares? Okay, there's our rebellion there. There's our rebellion here. Can we... Okay, let's see here.
Enacting my dark desires.
Oh, boy.
Destruction.
Do we have the money to do everything we need to do? Probably not. Okay, let's go auto-resolve this real quick and get some money. We're at 19,000 in our treasury, and we're minus 6,000 per turn, minus 7,000 per turn. Give or take. Okay, can I go back into a raiding stance? I can, because I want another rebellion next turn, too. We kind of have to farm the rebellions up here to keep our income okay. But we're going to be able to build a gold mine soon, and that's going to help. We're going to give her health. A sporting chance. What do you got? Great. I can't recruit any of those right now. Cold one units. Do we have anything that we can give her? She's got magic resistance. Can we give them like missile resistance? This is a really nice sword. I wonder what would happen if I gave that to Morathi. Ward save 10%, passive ability regeneration. Can I give her anything in here? Oh, I can give her this organ merchant. That would be nice. A little bit of extra income.
Observe me.
You've already got one.
Glory.
Anything? Ooh, what's this? Replenishes hit points of combatants. Self. And a ward save. Okay, we're doing that. We're doing that. Anything else stands out as really good. Since he's not really in melee, this Hex may be kind of neat. And the Pigeon Plucker Pendant is like the worst item in the game. I hate it. It's so terrible. Okay, that looks good for him. And we can't move Morathi, right? Yeah, okay, that's as far as she can move. So, let's see. Do I want to... Yeah, I want to recruit some spears over here. I want to recruit a few spearmen. I really want to get a Hydra, too. Okay, so like 2 units of spears, 2 units of bleak swords, or... You know, let's do it the other way. Let's do all bleak swords, because they'll be our front line, and the spears that we already have will be on our flanks. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, after this turn, we're going to come over here and knock this out, and then maybe we'll take that army down here and get Arnheim back. Although I'd rather wait until they rank it up to rank 2, because the AI can grow settlements faster than we can. We got a scout over there. We have a scout over here, just kind of going in circles so we can see what Heshwaddle's doing. Oh, man. I gotta get away from these guys. Gotta get away from these guys. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit riskier, and I'm going to go into the full speed, and we're just going to go straight down, and I hope I don't sell into something. Okay, good. Now, over here, ooh. So if I go to here, if I go over to here, then they're gonna attack me, and I'll be able to flee. Oh man, I can't lose this Black Ark though. How come I can go so much further than the dwarves can all of a sudden? Maybe I want to go north. Oh man, which way do we go? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go north. We're gonna see if we can outrun the lizards going north. Okay, this might be our moment to shine. Okay, that's a lot farther than he can go. There should be no enemies up here, right? If I sail straight into like Itza, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, they can pick those up. I thought they could. Okay, good. So we can go pick those up with our Black Arcs. I'm such a buffoon sometimes. A total knucklehead. Okay, let's go check out Couladin and Shikara. Because what I want to do is I want to get over here. Oh, the pirate guys, they stopped because they put an army in there. Okay, so let's just go like that far because I want to make sure they can keep up with each other. Okay, so Safri's already there. How much farther can you go? Go around them. Now, if I come out of that stance, can we make it any further? Not too much further, and we really need the replenishment. So that's as far as we're moving. Pretty soon we're gonna sack this. We're gonna sack that. We're gonna knock out the rest of Safri's territory. And we got this agent over here. Just kind of moving in circles. That's it. That's all I can do. Okay, so we're gonna get a rebellion over here. We'll farm that. We'll kill this rebellion. We'll take this city. Maybe we'll swing Morathi this way and try to sack or take something over here. I'd like to get some money from that. And if we can, we'll get this Black Ark moving like way up here. Should be able to outsell them now. So okay, it's been a little dicey. All the maneuvering that I've had to do the past I don't know, 20 or 30 turns dodging all these hostile forces. Okay, we're going to speed it up because I don't really need to see what the rest of these armies are doing right now. Don't really need to see it. Okay, are they going to go... No, they can't reach our Black Ark. And neither can the dwarves. So I think that one Black Ark is safe now. I think it's safe. Now, as long as they don't have an army that wound and it was a failure. As long as they don't have an army that come out and attack these two, then we're okay, and they did not. I'm hoping that Harganeth will do some damage to Heshwaddle. Hey, somebody just subscribed. If it's one of you from the stream, thanks for checking me out. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, so let's go into our regular stance. We're gonna farm this rebellion. I hate farming rebellions, but I've kind of been forced into it. Okay, get all that stuff out of the way. One of our rights just expired. Okay, good. We got 4 rights back. I think one of them could be used to help us financially. Okay, here we go. We can get our... No, I want... Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I could get a gold mine.
Observe me.
Let's see. Income from all buildings, 60%. Yeah, we kind of need that, don't we? And... We're going to get the resource building. And then, before the turn is over, we're going to upgrade the walls if I can afford it. If we can afford it. I don't want to upgrade the walls now because of this up there. Okay, so we'll get another rebellion. Now, can we make it all the way to this rebellion? We can, so we got a little fight over here that we can do. We will fight... What? No, I disagree. I disagree. We should be able to win this, right? What's the map look like? I think it's the one that slopes downhill. No, it's not. Okay, so we got high ground over here.
To all enemy.
So what we'll try to do is we'll try to move forward and overwhelm the dogs and the hell cannon with our cavalry. We do have to worry about their chaos knights. Man, they are strong. They are strong. But I think they're going to come to us. I think they want to fight us. So we're going to, like, cruise back here this way, right? And we'll protect our flanks. I can't remember what items I gave our lord. Okay, and then... let's see. I'm going to put 2 units. 2 units of Dark Riders. That's supposed to be 2. They're going to go knock out the Hell Cannon. Okay? The other ones will, you know, we'll just put here. And then we'll put the, 2 of these units here so they can fire over our troops. And we'll put the other 2 here. I don't know. Maybe these guys will end up more like that. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Those guys can be group 6. And I do think they are going to come to us. Now, what we want is... Okay, so they can climb up all of this. So we want our spears like there. And we just want to make sure we don't get flanked in the back. Put our lord there. Okay, now we need these guys. Oh, please don't spot us. They've already spotted us? It would appear they have. No, they haven't spotted us. I was looking at the wrong units. They're down over here. Okay, good.